Hello everyone, my name is Tarblin. This video will be a bit different from my other ones, as you can tell by me speaking, but bear with me. Today, I will be speaking about an anime that recently came out and I've been watching, namely Oshi no Ko. This anime really grabbed me emotionally with the first episode, but it has been a bit slow since. It got me wondering, when are we? Or more correctly, when exactly do the events in the episodes take place in real world time? And I believe I may have an idea of when we really are. Let's start simple. We know that Ai's twins were 4 years old at the time of her death, and as of where we are in the story, they are 16 years old, meaning 12 years have passed since her death. To find out the current time, we can use a line from, at the time of writing, the latest episode, which is episode 6, where Mem Cho talks about why she stopped being a TikToker. She says, at the time, they didn't have ad revenue or tipping, implying they do now. We know this feature was added in the May of 2022, in the real world, giving us a standard for today. This will put today to at least May of 2022, and Ai's death at 2010, and the birth of the twins to 2006, and Ai's date of birth to 1990. These all sound like plausible dates, but if you look at the other plot details, it is completely false. Because Goro Amamiya, Ai's gynecologist and later Aqua, is depicted as owning what appears to be an iPhone 3G at the time of Ai giving birth, which was released 2008. Let's look closer into that. Goro was a gynecologist and obstetrician, meaning he was a well-paid man, no matter his location, so you can assume that Goro would purchase the iPhone 3G upon launch. We'll also assume that the launch day of the phone is also the day that Ai shows up to the hospital. This puts the birth date of our twins to around 2008, and by adding and removing the known years, we can learn the dates of important occasions. By removing 16 years from 2008, we know that Ai was probably born around 1992. If we add 4 years to 2008, we can learn that Ai died in 2012. And finally, if we add 16 years to 2008, we can gather that we are currently in the year 2024. These match our findings just 2 years later. These findings appear to be consistent with the plot. In real life, Twitter was founded in 2006, and if our twins are born in 2008, then it is completely possible for Ruby to be on Twitter waging a flame war at 2 months old. We also know that Ai owned a smartphone, which was completely possible in 2012, and if you look at this image, it can even resemble an iPhone 4 or 5, matching them physically. In conclusion, based on the evidence gathered from the anime, it is reasonable to speculate that the events in the episodes take place in the year 2024. By analyzing the timeline and using the launch date of the iPhone 3G as a reference point, we can estimate important dates such as Ai's birth in 1992 and her death in 2012. This aligns with the plot details such as the existence of Twitter in 2006 and the presence of smartphones like the iPhone 4 or 5 in 2012. While there may be some inconsistencies in the details, overall this analysis provides a plausible estimation of the current time within the anime's universe. It's fascinating to explore how real-world events and technological advancements can influence and shape the narrative of a fictional story. Aka Akasaka, the writer of the anime, was very clever in the world building of his work, by very specifically laying out the times of the events of the plot, and by putting a time-relevant plot detail like the iPhone 3G in it, allowing us a reference point. He seems like a great writer with attention to detail. Thank you for listening to me ramble on about fictional dates in some anime. If you got to this part, thank you. I know this isn't similar to what I usually upload, but then again, my channel doesn't have a style and it's just a hobby. I make the videos I want to make, but if you want to see more like this, then give it a like or something. Goodbye.